Yo, breaking news. Eddie Reynoso, trainer of Canelo Alvarez, I was born ready, is now officially training heavyweight Andy Ruiz. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donation, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, make sure you guys head over to Patreon right meow. I've revamped it, started from scratch, very easy to comprehend, new tier system, and we about to get it lit over there. And there's going to be some stuff that is shifting over to the Patreon and YouTube channel member side of things. So make sure you don't miss anything. Click on that link and sign up for the Patreon, or hit the join button to become a YouTube channel member with the different perks. Another great way to support the channel is to click the link. There's an affiliate link section, and click the ESPN Plus link. More from that with the UFC 249 coming up. You could use that link and get ESPN Plus. Great app. You can get the bundle ESPN Plus, HULU, Disney Plus, all three apps, one price, $12.99. Click on that link for more information. Sign up. And let's get it. It does help the channel in a phenomenal way. And we working. Now, Canelo team, aka Eddie Reynoso, on his verified page, trainer of Canelo, he verified what, if you guys follow my channel, if you don't follow the channel already, just smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button and do yourself a favor, because I talked about this already. He just made it official. I talked about it when it was more in the rumor stage. But the Canelo gym stable has grown. The Eddie Reynoso stable has grown, and he is now working with Andy Ruiz. Again, I talked about this already, and I seen this coming, knew this was coming. But as a result, it's now made official. So he's signed, and just so you guys have an actual like translation for the non-Spanish speakers, translate. This is what he put. Welcome to the team, Andy. Let's give it a go. And, he confirmed it. On Cinco de Mayo, very festive, Mexican-American team up with a Mexican trainer, and Canelo pictured from Guadalajara, Mexico. So this is a good look. And he says, thank you. Andy Ruiz is basically confirming in the comment section as well. Let me give that a like. And I think this is a great look for Andy Ruiz. I think Andy Ruiz Jr. literally, Andy Ruiz disappointed me in his last fight with Anthony Joshua, because I think the worst thing you could do is what he did. That's one of the worst things that a boxer can do. If somebody can just genuinely beat you, that happens. Some guys are better, or styles make fights, things like that. But I really don't think that was the case. I'm not trying to shade Anthony Joshua, but I truly believe, I even did a 7 reasons voucher for Andy Ruiz. I think he could have did a 2-peat of what he did to Andy Ruiz, but it was very disappointing because he failed himself before the opening bell. He went in there, gained all this weight, had no real game plan as to what he wanted to do with his weight. He didn't listen to his team, and as a result, it showed. It showed definitely. He came in at a career high at 283, or one of his career highs, because I know he's weighed like 290 and almost 300 before, but for a big fight in recent memory, that was the highest. How do you have a 5-week training camp for Joshua, the first fight in June of last year, and you're coming off of the Dimitrenko fight on a PBC undercard, Danny Garcia versus Adrian Granado? My memory is crazy. I remember fight cards and stuff, but you go and have 5.5 weeks to train, right? And you are in better shape than becoming a champion, having everybody celebrate you, especially in Mexico, because you became the first Mexican-American representative that was a heavyweight champion, and you get all that newfound fanfare. Like literally, my old Instagram had more followers than Andy Ruiz. And then when he beat Joshua, he shot up and grew by the million. Like he's over 1 million. He went over 1 million just based on that performance. Everybody liked it and respected it. Even the biggest Joshua fans had to give it up that Andy Ruiz showed chin and had a good game plan. So that was just disappointing all the way, because I don't think Andy Ruiz, I think he beat himself. And, I'm not trying to make excuses and all that. I think stylistically he has something for Joshua, because even in those small pockets where Joshua would stand still and kind of derive from the game plan or got tired or whatever, and Andy Ruiz half-assed let his hands go, right? Joshua seemed like he didn't know what to do. And the funny thing is, when Joshua was walking out, he looked just like the first fight. He looked nervous as all heck. He looked, unsettled. But I think his confidence grew as the fight progressed, because Andy Ruiz had nothing for him. Like, Andy Ruiz in the rematch literally wasn't, he was following him, getting tagged, and Joshua's game plan was working. So Joshua was able to, he's a fighter, so he was able to settle in the fight. But I don't think it was so much Andy Ruiz, full throttle and gave his best account of himself. So this is not Joshua's problem. This is all 1000% Andy Ruiz's problem. It's not no one else's fault if you don't listen to your trainer, if you, lack discipline and start eating pizza and empanadas and tacos and tortas and hamburgers and all this. That's totally you. So I'm not taking away from Joshua. He had a good game plan and it worked. He got his belt back. But I truly believe that Andy Ruiz could have had a better showing. Even if he were to lose to Joshua in the rematch, he could have looked better. He could have gave Joshua some oh shit moments. You know what I mean? But he chose to do what he did. Hopefully he learns from it. I still think he's a top heavyweight, top 10 for sure. And, we just got to see him bounce back. So him teaming up with Eddie Reynoso, respected trainer. They both are Spanish speaking, so that there's no language barrier, which could be an issue if, like, let's say Kovalev and John David Jackson. I think there was other things involved in that relationship, but there was language barriers and stuff like that. So that always is going to make things a little bit harder, having to go through a translator. So he's bilingual. He speaks English, speaks Spanish. There's no issue there. It's a good fit. Also, because I think Canelo Alvarez has showed a propensity to at least be very disciplined and mature, even from an early age. When he was 22 and stuff, he always conducted himself as a professional, So I think Andy Ruiz, just being around that mentorship, sometimes you can have mentors that are younger than you. And I think Canelo is a little bit younger than Andy Ruiz. I don't know their exact age. I didn't feel like doing the research beforehand, but he's been there, done that, been, the face of boxing and high profile events. So I think Andy Ruiz, it's just a brotherhood almost. You don't want to let your fellow brothers down. I don't know, and I'm not trying to badmouth the situation, but it seemed like Andy Ruiz was a little bit too comfortable with Manny Robles. Like, they seem like, and that's what happens sometimes. You with the trainer, and a trainer has to be stern and not necessarily be your best friend type of thing. And I'm not saying some trainers have a very good, bond and relationship, like Andre Ward and Virgil Hunter. There's definitely a kinship there. But some personalities and stuff, they need a disciplinary trainer. They need somebody who's going to train them and not take no crap, and the fighter has to respect and listen to that. But I think Manny Robles, kind of what I seen from the gym and stuff, with Andy Ruiz, it probably got too lackadaisical, or maybe it's just Andy Ruiz just went rogue. I don't really know, but I don't think Eddie Reynoso, he has a very professional demeanor in gym. So I don't think Eddie Reynoso is going to accept that. He's not going to accept, because he already has stars. He has Ryan Garcia, who's a rising star. He has Canelo. So he doesn't necessarily need, you see what I'm saying? He don't necessarily need Andy Ruiz if he's not going to listen. Plus, hopefully Andy Ruiz has learned his lesson from the abysmal performance with Joshua in the rematch. So hopefully he gets it right. And, from what he said in interviews, he wants to get his weight under control and, just come back correct. And if he does that, there's some really good fights out for him. So I'm looking forward to that. They're talking about Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz or something. That's a great fight. I would love to see that. And he should be trying to work his way back to a Joshua trilogy or a Wilder fight or Fury, whoever, Dillian White. somebody top level. So I can't wait to see this pairing and new duo and partnership. Let me know what you guys think. I do think it's a good look that Andy Ruiz is going over there. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Rate it on a scale of 0 to 10. How good of a look is this? Or do you think it's a bad fit? Was there another trainer that you felt was a better option? Let me know that in the comment section. Also, holla at my links, Patreon, YouTube channel members, ESPN Plus, all that good stuff. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.